Chichi and Duro from Happy Homies. Super excited to have you here in the show. Thank you so much for joining and taking your time. How I found out about the project is, when you're on Twitter, actively following some projects, are in different communities, and kind of see, okay, there's something going on. Everyone or lots of people I follow certainly also follow your project, tweet about it, and kind of this is also kind of how I or the attention got onto your project, and I'm super happy to have you here now to talk about it. Maybe we can start off with a little intro from your side, how you guys came together, how you started working on it, maybe also a little bit of background. So just the basics.
Yeah, so I started in the NFT space with shifters, and after I closed it off successfully, I was ready for another opportunity to develop my skills and to learn more about the art. And I know that you have one projects and then you have jam projects, and it's a way different approach of how you draw and how you create art. So I was really interested in looking into the Gen project side. And I knew Duro was also working with the development side of the NFT space. And just to clarify, I know him in real life, so that makes it easy to talk about this. And
of course,
so we started talking, and just really excited to do something together. And he did his part and I did mine. And after a few weeks, I believe, we came together and we showed each other what we have created. And we were so excited for it, and because I didn't know what he was doing at the time and he didn't know what I was doing. So it was really funny to see how everything went really well since the beginning.
Yeah, I think it really just connected straight away when we when we started meeting and discussing what we were doing. And I've been in the NFT space since March last year, 2021, and I've been a shifters holder, of course. And that's how we got to know the art, and then I was already looking into the technical side of NFTs, like from early 2021. How do they do everything? Smart contracts, reading up about them. And it was really fascinating about the entire technology behind it. And I was like, I want to write something myself, like a smart contract, see what I can do. So I started playing around, doing a few courses online. You have the Build Space, they offer good courses, and you have the Zombie Factory, where you can just create your own zombie factory on a smart contract.
Cool.
So when Chichi came to me with their idea, I was like, this is amazing. Let's build something. And then, like she said, when we first at our first meeting, we were both like, wow, you already have this and you already have this. It's amazing. I think the vibe was really great from the beginning. We didn't have the name yet, but after a few talks and about what we feel for the project and where we feel like we wanted to go, the name came along nicely. And then, we sorted on Happy Homies because we found something that made us both happy. The art and the technique behind it. So that's I think that's what it comes from.
Cool. Yeah, I like it. I mean, after such gloomy times we all went through, I think it's nice to see something with a happy narrative, colorful, nice popping colors. And I think with Happy Homies we just have that because you really can identify those colors. They're kind of the heart of the project, the art as well. It's standing out. I really like it. And Chichi, can you also tell a little bit about your art background when you kind of did you already make art for the rest of your life, or when did you start as an artist? And I would love to hear more about this one as well.
Yeah, so actually I have drawn my whole life because I really like doing it. It's one of my hobbies. But I never had like a study or a course, or so it's all self-taught.
Cool.
And because of NFT, I can say I'm an artist. So I'm so super proud of that because that's all I wanted ever. Never thought it would ever be like this.
Cool.
So I can also show you maybe some pictures and how I developed this character.
Of course, please. Yeah, let's do that. Would be nice.
Okay, so
okay, cool.
I started, so this is one of my drawing journals. I started this like 6 to 5 years ago.
Okay.
Because I felt like I wanted to draw more and I didn't have really that much time to do it. So a journal was a great way to express those things. And because it was about my my life, I wanted to create like a character that I could represent with. So that was that's me, the character right there.
Nice.
And that made me thinking about starting Happy Homies, because I could represent myself with this character. So I wanted to create something that other people could represent themselves as well. So I picked this base character actually.
Cool. And what's you said it's like a journal, right? So was it like an everyday journal, or did it represent your mood or like some events? I think it's written in how do you say? You're from the Netherlands, right?
Yeah, it's written in Dutch.
Yeah, in Dutch. Yeah, true. I was missing this word.
Yeah, that's
True.
okay. Yeah, so it's indeed my everyday life, and what I really liked was just to highlight some things, not to go crazy. And I think it's just, for example, on May 3rd, I went to a movie and it was super boring. So you see here that I wrote boring movie.
Okay.
And that I saw a parrot in
Okay.
the park. So that's it. It's not.
Cool.
It was just all about drawing and So
That's cool.
Yeah, not a big of a deal.
And also,
So yeah.
Also Lana Del Rey I can find.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my new folk song at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not ashamed to share this.
Of course.
Translate that's fine by me.
Love it. So cool.
Yeah, so I have another. I was saying that this was my actually base character.
Okay.
So I started with the head shape. As you can see, it has like a chubby cheeks, and
True.
so I really wanted to have that, and some big eyes, because I thought that that's what people see. So there's some recognition, and I really wanted to focus on the clothes and the fashion behind it. So at first I thought, well, maybe show more body so you can see more of the clothes. But as you can see later on, it kind of went bigger and small. It shaped a bit into the Happy Homie as it is now.
Yeah, true. In the beginning, the head is way bigger, right? With the body a little bit smaller and also thinner.
And the eyes.
Yeah, the eyes obviously. It's also a big change.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, the eyes is pretty funny because so I started with the big eyes, and then I noticed if I wanted to create like hair like this, it won't work that much because you can see if it's angry or surprised or stuff like that.
True. You mean with the
So
eyes, you can see how the, or what do you mean? Sorry, I didn't get it.
yeah, so you can see a lot of expressions in the eyes when it has like I believe a fringe
Yeah.
over it. So I was brainstorming, and then I draw like two dots. Like I wish this was this simple, and then I removed bigger eyes and saw the little dots, and I was like, "Wow, this is actually kind of cute. I think this might work." So it
Okay.
wasn't even on purpose. It was just an accident.
Cool. And then you came to the smaller eyes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they look like the bigger eyes, they're kind of open to interpretation, right? You could say, okay, it looks like someone is surprised, someone is happy, maybe someone doesn't know, kind of. So it's kind of more open to own interpretation. But the final design is more, okay, there's not the focus on the eyes, it's more so on the face, I would say, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm not an artist, so
Yeah, well, that's actually right, because you see the eyes and the face because that's the first thing you see, because that's how human eyes work. But because it's not that interesting, you quickly notice the body and the hair, and that was why I wanted to focus on. So yeah,
okay.
it's kind of, I think this is working because of that.
Yeah. What do you think, Duro? Were you also in talks? I mean, you're more into the tech side from what I've
Yeah.
understood, but
Yeah, I'm not that artistic. So, but the final design, when I saw those, I was like, yeah, this is it.
yeah.
This is what makes you feel happy. It makes you smile, makes you laugh. And well, obviously I've seen a lot of traits we haven't disclosed yet, and
True.
there are really amazing traits in there that I'm sure people will get a laugh from it. It makes them happy, makes them smile, and I think there's something for everyone to relate to in the end, and that's ultimately what Chichi wants to reach, and us as well in the Happy Homies.
Cool.
To just have a picture you can relate to.
True.
And I think that's really working out well.
That's great to hear. Yeah, it's important I mean, you might like a specific character, another person might like another, and it's always good if lots of people of different backgrounds maybe, or different interests, or what they like can identify with the character. So I think it's a good job then, if you talk to a lot of people with the art.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Do you also have another, or Chichi, you, this was it, right, regarding the screen share?
No, this was it. I mostly draw on like one canvas, so I didn't have a lot of things to show because it's automatically deleted. So
okay.
that's of me.
That's interesting. You you paint on canvas or draw on canvas, you said?
Oh yeah, so it's in Procreate. I use Procreate on my iPad, and you can make a canvas. And what I did actually was I started with the first character that you saw, and then I constantly draw over and over and over again, just to make it perfect. So yeah, I think that's how I developed it.
Nice. Cool. From what I've noticed and also seen, I mean, I'm in the Discord, follow you guys, obviously, is also the team. I think the team has changed. You got new members, and maybe you can also talk a little bit about that, because it's exciting to see on how you're growing, that other faces are joining and so on.
Yeah, that's true. We've in the beginning, we started the two of us, obviously, and we already had like, okay, Chichi is really artistic, has her vision on how she wants the art and the vibes and the feeling of what it should be. I'm more technical, so I have a vision on that, what we want to achieve for launch and after that. So we noticed we needed to bring someone else to the table with a bit more experience, maybe in the generative space and running a project. So that's how we reached out to Junshi from Samyang, and so he's advising us as an advisor to the project, with really a massive help in basically just connecting with other communities, helping us with our reach on Twitter and on Discord, and getting us in touch with other projects, which is an amazing help. And then I think once we've almost settled on like, okay, now we want to start with Twitter and Discord, both me and Chichi were like, okay, we need a community manager, right? Because we need someone that's social, that's interacting with the community every moment of the day. They have time,
Of course.
and it was a difficult search because, well, there's obviously a lot of people in the community, and but we wanted to have the right fit for us. Somebody that understands the vibe and then the feeling we want to relate. And we found that in Prince. So we had a few interviews, and both me and Chichi were like super excited after the first talk with Prince, because he brings so much energy to the table. He's super positive guy and always friendly to everybody. And that's basically what we wanted. We wanted to have his energy within the project. So that was our first addition to the team.
Nice,
and I think he was there from when we started with Discord, I believe. A few days later, we brought him in. And then later on, we we took in Jesus. He's our event manager.
Okay.
And he was a long-time holder of shifters. So
nice, okay.
Chichi already knew him from back when. So that was really nice. And Chichi told me he was doing event manager for Sprites Club as well. And I think he does something for No-Nos.
Okay.
So after a talk with him, we were like, oh, this is cool. He's great at hosting game nights.
Cool.
So we added him to the team as well, just to interact with the community, host game nights, and just be a positive, happy note. You know, like that's
Super
what we need.
important.
We need positivity in this space.
Of course.
So and we added I think 3 mods already, because
cool.
We need people keeping an eye on Discord, but also just talking, and being friendly, welcoming people, helping people out. So we got 3 mods.
Cool.
Who are also part of our team now. So that's really great. So the expansion has been going fast, because I think we started in early February, late January with marketing on Twitter, and we already have a big team now.
True.
We just reached 7,000 followers on Twitter.
Wow,
So everything's going really super good.
That's wow.
It's really amazing.
That's explosive growth. That's super cool.
It is. Yeah.
Amazing to see. I mean, seeing it all over Twitter and from the friends talking about it. As you said, you started in February, and now you're at 7,000. It's crazy.
It's been amazing. For me, it's I feel humbled and blessed, because I didn't expect this. That's for sure. I knew we had something great regarding the art. That's just spot on. It's perfect. But in this space, you also need that little bit of luck, and you need someone that understands the market and the community, and that knows where you need to be at a certain time in the journey. And that's where we got some great help from the community. So that's amazing.
That's pretty cool. So and what do you think helped helped with those this explosive growth? I believe like doing collaborations, getting the community in and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that the collaboration in the beginning really helped a lot. Where we did collabs with the pretty well-known communities already, still pre-launch, so that helps as well. I think at a certain point we did the Sprite Club collaboration, and they tweeted the giveaway on their Twitter, and that reached like 1,000 retweets, and we got like 1,000 followers in a few hours. It was really amazing. So that really helped a lot. So I think doing collaborations with communities that are or projects that are like-minded, you know, we don't feel like we just chase every project to ask for collaborations, but it has to fit. The project, it has to feel good, and the community has to feel right. That really helped a lot. And I think obviously the work of Prince on the community management side, engagement on Twitter, that really helps us a lot as well. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, I was also in Twitter Spaces. Was pretty cool and well organized, and he really knows how to direct and speak to the team. To the community, and run those Twitter Spaces. It's for sure no easy job, I believe, but I mean, if you do them on a regular basis and I don't know, have fun with it and enjoy it, then people can feel it, right?
Yeah, that's true. He's perfect for it. That's why we're so happy with the team we have right now.
Okay, good.
Because
nice. Can you also? We already talked about the start date, which was late January and early Feb. Are there other dates out there already regarding maybe the mint or anything related in this regards, and also how to be able to maybe mint for those who don't know it? And maybe you can also talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, of course. The mint date isn't revealed yet, so we're keeping that as a surprise until we send out an announcement. But how people can join is simply follow us on Twitter, keep on the notifications, and see if you can join the Discord, because we have said that if you're in the Discord, you're on the allow list. Of course, you have to register yourself. But it's no grinding, no time consuming for our community. And I really like how we're doing that, because when people are getting in, they're so surprised and so happy that they're already on the allow list. Like, wow, every community, every conversation here is just generally because people want to be here and not because they're grinding.
They need to, right? Yeah, Duro?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's true. That they're in Discord, and they don't have to push themselves to start conversations, to level up in a Discord, to just get an invite, or like do whatever on Twitter. No, they just from the beginning we said we don't want to have the grind. We care for people's mental health. We need to be a relaxed, positive project and create a positive, relaxed community. So we decided that for phase one of our pre-launch, but where we are in now, it's Discord invite means you're on the allow list. When you join the Discord, you get the role, you register on pre-mint, and that's it. You're on the allow list. Your address will be on the allow list, and you can mint during our pre-sale or pre-launch or whatever. Pre-sale, I think, is how we call it. And that's just what it is in for now in phase one, and that's going really well. And we see the reception from people that are, like Chichi said, surprised and happy, like, oh wow, I'm on the allow list already, and it's amazing. So so everyone that's in our Discord at the moment will be able to mint on the launch day during the pre-sale.
Cool. I think you're changing the game in a way, because as you said, people need to grind. They need to, I don't know, send a certain amount of messages, get to a certain level, be unauthentic in a way that they need to write. You know, it feels weird. I think I tried to grind once, but only for a few minutes. Then because it's not natural, it feels weird.
It's difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like being a bot or something and asking random questions,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the feeling we had as well. And obviously I've watched a lot of projects these last months or a year already, because it's already March again.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we've learned from that. Junshi has been a big help with advising us on how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's just we wanted to do things differently, and yeah, just try and get as many people on the allow list, because in the end, I understand that if you're like more exclusive and more grindy, the followers will go faster probably, because you ask people to share, to get an invite and stuff like that. But I think the organic grow means that the community will be more tight and more keen to stay along for the journey. And we just want to try and get as many people in this project, and give as many people the ability to mint. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. And you're already talking about the mint. I like it. Is there, I mean, when so many people come into the Discord, let's say, and everyone is in the allow list, does it mean you can mint 1 or 2, or is this still to be announced?
It's still to be announced.
Okay,
Yeah, we're working
okay.
out the details for that at the moment. What I can say is that on the technical side, smart contract wise, we're using the Merkle tree technology, which has been used by a lot of bigger projects these last 2-3 months, I believe.
Okay.
And that gives us the ability to actually publish a list of addresses all in once to the contract. So what happened back in the day, I say back in the day, it's not been a year, but you know,
Okay,
NFT space is 1 day is a year. So
like
back in the day, what they did was every address that has to be on the allow list, they have to send a transaction to the contract. So one address, one transaction. So imagine having 500 addresses, is 500 transactions.
Costs a lot.
At the moment, yeah, it costs a lot. So it not only costs a lot for the project, but it also causes stress on the network. Stress on the network means the mining equipment has to run overtime, costs more power consumption. It's worse for the environment. So we're trying to, across the entire stack of what we're building, we're trying to reduce the transactions and the gas, because well, that's important for us. It's important for the community. And what you see is that at the moment we already have over 3,000 addresses on our allow list. So can you imagine if we have to do transactions one by one? That's never going to be
not feasible.
Not feasible
in any regards.
Yeah, so that's how we work it out. And yeah, by providing the Merkle tree is just, it generates a root hash, and then every address is a proof leaf. And then so when you start minting, it will check your wallet address, and then it will verify with the root hash if you're in the list, and then it just gives you, okay, you can mint.
Okay, nice.
So that's yeah. So we want to obviously every project will have some form of public sale where there will be chaos. Everybody jumps on and mints, but we want to try and give people just some peace of mind that, okay, you got a time slot in which you can mint, take it easy, you're on the list, just go to our website, connect, press mint, and just relax. And yeah, that's what we try to work out. And like I said, obviously there will also always be some form of public sale, but at least if you're on the allow list, you know, you're set, you have your mint, and then yeah, when public sale comes, if you want to try it, that's fine, of course, but usually it's chaos, so you know.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's not nice to go with gas wars and stuff like that.
No.
It costs you a lot of money. But I saw another project, I think, which minted yesterday, and they had like, I think like a raffle, I guess with pre-mint, I'm not so sure, but it was kind of public sale, but still you needed, so bots, it was to fight bots, you know, so you can, I think it was like but I'm not an expert in this, so I'm just rambling around. But it was a way to fight bots, let's say.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense. I've looked into that because I've been reading a lot of contracts from very successful projects, but also projects that failed because, well, we learn from mistakes as well. So and it's really hard to fight bots. And there are a few ways, and we chose the allow list way of trying to get as many people on the allow list. So you know, when we have the 10K generated portfolio pictures, try to fill as many spots so that a lot of these will be able to be minted during pre-sale, which hopefully prevents a gas war. Obviously, during the pre-sale it will, and then after that you always have a few public sales, and there are some tricks you can do with that. I'm still trying to figure out if we want to do something with that. But cool. Yeah, like it's really difficult because it's really easy to just set up a few wallets and have a script, a bot, just go at your contract and start minting. So
okay, cool. And is there already something out regarding future plans? I mean, it's still pre-mint, so but is there anything you want to do in the after mint, or anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, so we can't share the roadmap yet.
Sure.
Sorry.
I love to hear that.
Yeah, but what we really wanted to do with Happy Homies is to create a really, just a happy community where everybody can be welcoming and everybody feels safe. And I think that's also really important for new people to join. And what we really wanted to do is listen to the community, what they want to see from us, and so we can build together, because they are the audience and they know what they want, of course.
True.
But we also want to get more experience and just look for new ways to do stuff with the art, but also with development. So yeah, that's also really important for us. So we listen to the community, but also we try to find ways that we can develop our skills.
That's nice. To do stuff differently, right? And I'm sure you're gonna surprise the community.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we got a few things lined up when the website launches on the roadmap. But I think it's like Chichi said in the beginning, that she started this because she wanted to develop her skill as an artist. And I think it's really important for us to see what the community wants and let the community, you know, guide the project a little bit and see if we can develop our skill based on their input.
Cool.
And then just grow together. The entire community, Happy Homies, grow together to the next step in our journey.
Yeah,
I think that's ultimately the goal.
For sure. Yeah, sounds like a very good goal. And I also think you shouldn't promise too much in the beginning, and
no, exactly.
do it then in the background and afterwards. So it's pretty cool.
That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm sure you got something lined up. I mean, look at this explosive growth with those nice communities and stuff like that. So I'm very excited to see and to mint the Happy Homies as well. And regarding the trades, I didn't ask this question because I love the trades. They're so diverse. Is there kind of like a number out there on how many it is, or is it done with the art already, or how does this one look like?
So I'm still drawing trades, and I'm currently counting 300 trades.
Wow.
In total.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I'm thinking of stopping drawing with the trades.
No, don't stop.
Yeah, but we still need to test the
True.
generation and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
and with 300 trades, that's a
it's
lot
a
of
lot.
work.
Yeah, that's very a lot. Crazy.
Yeah, it is.
It,
A lot of
Um,
possibilities.
that's
yeah,
true. How many, to be honest? A few million, right? Many
Yeah,
million.
more.
Ma-
Yeah, many millions. Yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be crazy to see what the script spits out, in terms of generated images. Yeah, but
Yeah.
multiple million possibilities.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's gonna be
crazy.
really cool.
Yeah, I love it. And I think we also saw, I think I saw, and I'm pretty sure, like a trade from another collection. The grills everyone loves, and I do as well, from Fangame.
yeah.
Are there also other trades from maybe other collections or some things you can hint at, or probably, right? I mean, if you
Yeah,
already.
yeah. So I have a few traits that hint to other collections
Okay.
that inspires me.
Okay.
For example, one of the team members has like a body with a pouch with a little cat in it. So
Mm.
reference to cool cats, of course.
Okay, I don't
And
know what you're talking about, to be honest, because I just say,
oh
yeah, cool, but I don't
yeah,
know this.
You haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I know
yeah,
the
I
cool
believe
cat.
it's in sneak peeks, but
Yeah.
well, so that kind of traits
Yeah.
they're in,
Mm-hmm.
and we try to, if we collab, to see if we can, yeah, use some traits or use some references into that. So that's also really fun.
Nice.
Um, yeah, but mostly it's based on yeah, fashion style,
Mm.
and so yeah.
Yeah, love it. And I have one happy homie in mind, the one with the skeleton and the flowers. I don't
Yeah,
know if it was a one-on-one, was it? I think, yeah, right?
yeah, yeah,
You
that
said
was.
something that you want to change a little bit, like the game, and I think have like exclusive traits, or
Yeah,
maybe you
yeah,
can
so
say
I
something about
can,
that.
yeah, of course. So
Thank you
with the
so much.
one, yeah, that's fine. With the ones I like to do is I had a lot of fun with the ones, to be honest, because
Mm-hmm.
it's totally different than the normal happy homies, but it fits in the style,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that was really the goal to yeah, so it's all fitting in. So what I did, for example, with the skeleton, you
Mm-hmm.
see like the skeleton head and it has like the skeleton body, but
I
I
would,
added.
sorry to interrupt, I will share my screen so people can see it, right? I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
when
yeah,
we are
that's
already
okay.
talking about the skeleton, we should also show it because it looks so good. So this one here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the skeleton, and I really wanted to make like a flowery
Mm-hmm.
skeleton. So what I did is you have the base trait of a skeleton body,
Mm-hmm.
which is just empty. So I added flowers to be the 1-1. So
Mm-hmm.
it's an extra, but it still fits in the vibe. And
Mm-hmm.
the same goes for the mouth. This is a 1-1 mouth
Mm-hmm.
because yeah, it has the flowers,
Cool.
and the same again goes with the crown. So for the crown, I can also tell you that
The background, right? You
no,
mean?
The
The
crown,
crown. Oh,
the
sorry.
flower crown. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, got it.
so I have like the flower crown
Mm-hmm.
that exists, but then it's white flowers, and this
Mm.
is the only one with pink flowers.
Oh, nice.
So because of that, because of the whole vibe goes along with all the flowers matching
Mm-hmm.
and the color scheme, etc., it
Mm-hmm.
will become a 1-1, but
Nice.
it also fits in the collection.
True. True, true, true. It doesn't um yeah, some one-on-ones look different, like a different kind of face as well, right? Sometimes I feel, but yeah, you said that those traits are only there one, so yeah, makes sense. That's a one-on-one. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Have you
So
or
and
yeah? go ahead, please.
Okay, so I was going to tell, because I have a lot of possibilities to build 1-1s in different ways. I am now, I believe, at 17 1-1s in the collection.
17, wow. Okay, that's a nice number. I love it. I mean,
Yeah,
why should you only make 10, right? You can
yeah,
you can change the
exactly.
game. I mean, it's not set into stone, and
Yeah,
yeah, this is the one from Prince, right? With
The
the
grills. Yeah,
grills.
this is the
yeah,
Prince one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
and the now glasses.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Have you already shown other one-on-ones? I'm not so sure. Ah, this one here.
No,
Oh,
no, that's not a 1-1, but it's like a combination of the head and the body that fits really well.
yeah,
It's a
love it.
fashionable homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
With the
cool.
laminate.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Also love the background, the gradient colors.
thank you.
Look so yeah, nice and soft. I love it. Yeah, the other ones are not with this kind of gradient, right? Like this, yeah.
Yeah,
No.
But yeah, you can
yeah,
really see it's like kind of fashion with this. This reminds me of this Levi's jackets with this
Yeah.
fluffy,
yeah,
I don't know how to call it in English.
Yeah,
yeah,
the color, fluffy colors.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so I have a jacket like that, but
Ah,
it's
okay.
all black. So, and because I don't use a lot of black, I thought, well, block colors is also nice. So
Yeah.
that's how I created like fashion items,
Mhm.
but with my own colors
Nice.
and patterns.
Yeah, I can see through the art that you're already liking fashion, and it has a high, yeah, it's important for you, right? You
Yeah,
can really
yeah,
tell, yeah,
yeah. I also draw all especially the body clothes.
yeah.
Like, can I wear this? Can I see other people wear this? And so at the beginning, I thought, okay, I really, really wanted to make a clothing line for happy homies. So if that is possible, we really wanted to do that.
That's cool, yeah. I love this
Yeah.
one here as well with the clouds
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah, so actually the cloud bucket hat was a
Bucket hat, yeah.
suggestion from a
Yeah.
community member. So
Nice.
that's really fun.
Yeah, that's amazing. We have the suggested trade channel,
Cool.
Yeah.
and this one was from there. So it's really, I think it's somewhere a
Yeah.
bit higher there.
I th-
Yeah, it's in the general and on fan
Yeah.
art and on
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen like the announcement that you got new channels, right? So I need to go
Yeah,
through
we
them
got the
and
hobby channels. Yeah.
yeah, need to check them out. But so cool,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. I think we talked about lots of exciting stuff.
Yes.
And I'm super excited to hear more from the project, find out about the mint date and so on. And maybe after mint we talk again. I mean, I would love to actually.
Would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Same.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for your time. It was very, very nice to get to know you guys, and wish you all the best for the mint and for the further project development. Hopefully talk to you soon, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Cheers.
Bye.